So walking around, like I'm in the middle of Keskustori. So I'm just moving around, and like this is Hämeenkätu. Like it's the main street outside Tampere. It starts from somewhere back there, and it stretches like, you have to check out the traffic lights, especially for pedestrians. That's really nice. We always have like a place for pedestrians, a place for the cars, for the buses, and also a place for the tram. So it's usually like something real nice, because they kind of consider everyone. It's not only like one-sided, or it's always a nice thing to like have streets that have been designated to like cater for everyone, and everyone feels like they can really like walk around and that kind of thing. So yeah, for me, I like to just like walk around sometimes through the city center, like just check out like how things are, and you know, see a lot of people. It's a little bit windy today. You have to be keen, and when you stop at this pedestrian like crossings, you don't have to rush or that kind of thing. As in, take your time, be patient, and wait for the for your turn when it turns green. So because summer is coming, like lots of restaurants have like put what will I say, most restaurants have put like seats on the outside. So like you can see, like here the seats are outside, and because it's like it's not gonna be that cold, so it means people can sit outside and have coffee, and like, you know, you wanna smoke. It's really a good vibe, because you don't have to like go every time, keep coming out of the restaurant to like smoke or something. You can just be sipping your coffee, smoking a cigarette, and yeah, that kind of vibe. So Tampere always has like these old buildings, which is they kind of have this beautiful, like they've been there for years and years. It's crazy windy out here today, but you know, it's still the early summer days, and as like the days progress, it's going to get so warm. The temperatures are going to go up to maybe plus 20 something. It's a really good vibe when it's, especially when you've come from winter, which goes like sometimes to minus, crazy minuses. Let me just say, it might go to even negative. But the past winter wasn't like, compared to not this one, the other one. This one didn't go up to like negative 20s or 19 like the first one. It was quite I have to say fair. You see that statue? It's a really beautiful statue. There's like a river just passing across the city center. It kind of like it's like in the middle of the city. It cuts the city in two. It's a really beautiful kind of river that's out here. So it's, yeah, it cuts. I think it cuts the city into like in Puisto. It passes through. I think there's a waterfall somewhere there. It's quite far. Maybe one day I'll go to that side. It's not that far, but I'm not in the mood of going like further. I just wanted to go through like the main street, and like I think I always feel like when I walk around here, this is like the middle, the complete middle of the whole main street, which is Keskustori, which is like when you're saying you're going downtown, or when you say you're going to the city center, you're telling me you're going to the Keskustori, and it's the Keskustori is here in the middle of the city, where like it's easy to connect if you're going everywhere. The buses are around here, the tram passes through here, and it's an easy way to connect if you're going to the far left kind of town of the city, because or you're going to the eastern side of the part of the city. It just depends. Like it's a good place to connect and do your thing, and yeah, that kind of thing. So it's always a beautiful vibe when you walk around. As you can see, a big bus stop is here, a lot of pretty buildings. I think today there's a Tory market around, which is nice. I don't feel like lifting the camera and like going into people's faces and what I mean. I'm not that kind of. It's kind of weird because people around here are usually like pretty shy, and they don't like. I think it's usually like if you're modest, even if you're shooting like there's like a market right there, the Keskustori, and people like selling the things, and it's nice. Ice cream place. Oh, nice. Now time to like you'll see these ice cream places, like most of them a lot of them come outside because it's kind of it's gonna be hot, and people just wanna like eat their first ice cream of the summer. It's usually a vibe when it's hot and you're sweating and the sun is so hot, and you get like some cold ice cream of your favorite brand. I think it's usually so tasty, and it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So I'm close to the end of the city, of the street, which is like the main street. So it's a long stretch, let me say, because mostly the tram. You can always use the tram, like moving around, going from one place to another, or you can get a scooter, and like a city scooter, and pay a little amount and move from one place to another. But yeah, it's a little bit cold, please excuse me. But yeah, this is like the main street. As you move, like you check out all the big buildings, all the beautiful places, nice shops, and yeah, with time, this is my first video, and I think with time I'm going to be a little bit more bold and not so shy, that kind of style, and I can always move around and do some, and if I want to get something else to like hold my camera, which will be like really nice, because you can get like maybe a kind of a good a better view, let me put it like that, a better view of the city. Yeah, this is my city. I like it. Many people like around this speak Finnish, like the official language is Finnish and Swedish, but I always find people speaking English. It's always easy like finding somebody who can talk to in English, or if you need some help and your Finnish is stuck, or you can't really express yourself. Most people usually understand, and they can always, even if you know like basic Finnish, somebody will always get what you need to, or what you want to get. And people are usually so helpful, and yeah, I think there's nowhere I've ever been, and I've been here for a while, where like maybe I couldn't be able to express myself or communicate, or somebody didn't help me out. Those guys are usually like so willing to help you and help you move around, and get what you need and go on and fulfill what you wanted to fulfill, or get whatever you want to do. Like it might be you were asking for directions, or if not directions, maybe you were buying something and you didn't know the price, and people usually like it's usually easy to get any information or anything. Even some guys who maybe drive the buses everywhere, it's hard to get lost. I only got lost like a long time ago, and it was really crazy. But the driver like was so helpful because I'd gotten on the wrong bus, and he was like, "Yo, wow, this is a really nice truck. Wow. That's good. So nice. Has the Freddy Krueger kind of horror theme. So dope. Yeah, that's the city I'm near the end of the the Hämeenkätu street. It's been nice. When I do my next video, I'll do the other side. I'll walk around the other side of the city. I'll try and be like this when I'm recording. Get a 360 kind of view, because the things that will be you can get a view of the city. But I'm so far behind, and I'm nearly at the end of the whole street. So next time I'll like walk on the other side, which is also Hämeenkätu, going back there, and I'll try and get a good view and show you like some of the buildings and the shops, and I was just like testing it and seeing how it will come out. But yeah, that's been nice. It's been really nice, and enjoying like trying to do this. So I'm going to like shift on the other side of the street and maybe go how I'll get back home. That's it. So let me wait for it to turn green so that I cross. We always have to be aware of the cyclists also, because they have their own path, and you also need to be aware about that. You might end up getting knocked down, but it's hard. I'll never say, "How are you, brother?" "I'm good." Long time. That's a friend. That was nice. I was see you, bro. It's nice to see like somebody and it's really a good vibe, especially when you meet somebody like maybe an African person. I'm not saying like when you meet other people it's not cool, but it's always a good vibe, and because you can always say hi, what's up, how you doing, talk for a minute, and share the vibe, get to know how your friend is doing, and people are usually happy for each other. And I think it's always a good vibe when you're happy for if anyone is how everyone is doing. Be happy for them, and your turn is coming on. And see, the day is like winding up. I think it's nearly 5 in the evening, but the light is still going to be on until maybe 9 or 10. That's like a summer thing. There is always like lots of lights, and I'll improve maybe on the sound, check up on the mics and all that stuff, but hope I'm audible enough to, for you guys to get to know the vibe, know what's up, know what I'm like trying to do. And there's a lot of things to do, a lot of places to visit, a lot of stuff to like showcase and show you about the city. Go this place, go that place. I think it's gonna be a nice vibe. So yeah, I was to cut the video when it got to the edge of the other street. I was coming back, but still on my G, still on. Yeah, just go with the flow. So like my video was like, by that time it was like I wanted to do a 15-minute video, and with the edits I don't know how much it's going to be, but for now it's like on 14. And yeah, working for 14 minutes like shooting a video is ain't a joke. It's easy. I'm not gonna say it's like rocket science or some shit, but I think you also have to have like certain kind of confidence to like I like this tram. I like the way what they did with the color. It's really beautiful, really nice. The brand that did that, man, yeah, the brand is shining, man. They did a good like art piece. So let's do like those good, awesome art pieces on the tram. There was one about the Mormon Museum. I've seen one about like also it was a hot on the Tapara one was really nice. It really looked like it was a dope thing. So they always do those kind of things, and they're usually like a certain brand, maybe like doing it with the tram kind of the the transport company. I think the tram are like they're owned by the city. I think the city of Tampere owns the tram, and you see it's a busy town. People always moving, especially I think right now people just like going from doing shopping, going home, and that kind of thing. So it's usually like a busy time, and you plan your time well. You always get to the place you're going in time. So they usually like it's usually kind of one of the best like modes of transport to like move around the city, different towns, a lot of towns around. This is just the middle of the city. Around here, this is usually a nice place in the Kaupahali. Show you one inside. It's really nice place inside there. Lots of different restaurants and yeah, different vibes. I've seen like there's a place there where they sell like even different meats, man. You can even get like a hirvi and all the poro meats. Those are like with the moose, and I think the other one is the reindeer. There are delicacies in Finland, and people really dig that kind of meat, and it's something you should try once in your life, and just feel like. So I'm gonna try and do some of those stuff, and yeah, I'm back to the city center. I'm going to like cut this video in a few, and find my way back home. I just come to do one or two things, and I decided to do this just randomly, so I have to go and do some other stuff as I get ready to go and do other stuff later. So yeah, thanks for showing love, man. Those people show love, please, if you can, man. And I really love it if you like subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be really nice. Hit that button where it tells you like, yo, what's up, this dude just dropped a video. I can't remember the name of that button. And yeah, just subscribe on my stuff, and I think it would be a really nice vibe there, doing some finished things and hanging out here in Tampere and maybe other cities. You never know, man. But yeah, it's been a vibe, man. It's usually like one of a beautiful thing to just like walk and feel safe, and just check out how things are. It's usually like a good vibe, checking out people moving from one place to another. It's usually like something I really love. So cheers until the next minute. Wow, it's really windy, and I think I'm coming up with a cold. So wow, yeah. Back to the middle of the city. I'll chill and maybe get a bus back home. I think this is the best place to get it, and within like 16 minutes I'll be in the crib. So subscribe, man. I really like that. And let me check my bus. It's going to come in like 9 minutes. Damn, it's going to take a lot. Always check the river crossing, man. Always check out the bike and the scooters, man. Especially if you have earphones on, you might end up getting lost, and maybe even not be your fault. It might be your fault because you're the one who's not. You're not checking out, you're not watching yourself. The video is now at 19, and I'll wait for it to get to 20. Then it was just like, some separation. But it's been really cool. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'll try and find a ditch how I can and yeah, see what's up. But see you on the flip side. Thanks for checking this out. Bye bye, kiddos. Hey, bye.